What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are having a blessed and awesome day. I'm on day 10 of my mold detox. I'm over here at a clinic working with a doctor doing another of the ozone IV droplet. What they would go ahead and do is they take my blood and then they'll go ahead and put some ozone within the blood, put it in the bag, and then just go ahead and just drop it and just do like a little IV back into my arm right there. This right here will go ahead and help me with my detoxing, getting out that mold, as well as other viruses and things like that in your body. The one thing that I started noticing for the past couple of days is my sleep is slightly improving. I look at it as saying it's improving every single day, and that's my end result is making sure that I'm getting some good sleep. And but everything else is now, it seems to be improving. Digestion's improving, as well as my energy's improving. The biggest thing too is, like, yeah, you have to, when you're doing this detox, you got to make sure you have a good environment. Getting that taken care of. I had a preliminary test done on my environment, still waiting for some more tests to come in and to kind of see like what's going on. The one thing is that my environment might be ideal, meaning like when you're recovering, but yeah, like I started thinking about how I ended up getting this mold. And I don't, the only thing I can think of it is that I work in a engineering firm that actually has some leaky buildings at times when if it does rain, which could cause some situations of mold. But there's no way I can determine that, and as well as how can I go ahead and prove that could be the case. And or is it in the environment, in the air conditioning? Person doesn't know, etc. So the biggest thing for me is doing whatever I possibly can to heal myself, um, and that's about it. But the thing there that I want to go ahead and reiterate to other people about this whole um, mold detox. I hear so many people like, go do this, go do that. Work with someone, work with a doctor, because then they have a game plan, or to, instead of trying to do things on your own. That was one thing I've learned in my life, is that I would always try to be Mr. Google Doctor, trying to figure out things. But yet, you need to have somebody who knows what they're doing. They have a game plan. Well, you guys have a blessed, you guys have an awesome day. Be about it, said talking about it, and namaste, my friends.